No, it's not over yet. I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed, no matter what!
Shokun is on his knees, and he desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from him before the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was. What do you know? I was always...
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the Plume of Dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the Plume of Dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all. That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
Huh? Bullshit! That's not true! Why would he try to kill my dad?
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Huh?
Shokun could only find a connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that the world had rejected him, Shokun chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki-kun had supported Shokun through all of this. That other self said that he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way Shokun does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others. But he's doing it to protect Shokun.
He was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his power of a bond that supported you.
That's bullshit. That's not...
Shokun collapses claps his head in his hands and falls to his knees. My heart hurts. This is Shokun's pain. Shokun's world consisted of being denied by everyone and only being accepted by the other people within him. Or the other person within him, Minazuki-kun. I've mercilessly shattered that, and I'm trying to draw him into our world. The real world. The world that is nothing but a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
General Teddy suddenly appears behind Shokun. Something's not right. I never sensed his presence here at all. General Teddy should be a fake version of Teddy, created from a shadow. I turned my sensors toward him again, but that wrong feeling I sensed when I met him in the classroom has gotten even stronger. I can't put it into words, but it's a very ominous presence.
Aha! Has the stupid brat been beaten? You're disqualified from the P1 climax. Now hurry up and get out of here.
Kagutsuchi.
Kagutsuchi? General Teddy, so you really weren't...
Oh, poor little shut-in Sho-chan. Was Labby-chan mean to you? Are you gonna have to go back to the hospital again? You don't have to worry. Guess what? I'll set you free.
General Teddy, step away from Shokun.
You're the champion of the P1 Climax, Labby-chan. Congratulations! Your prize is death.
General Teddy viciously grabs Shokun by the head from behind, effortlessly lifting him up with one arm. Suspended in midair, Shokun's face cringes in pain. What unimaginable strength!
Ah!
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him. I'll grant this brat what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
General Teddy's tone changes, and an ominous and hatred-filled voice reaches my ears, echoing as if reaching me from the very depths of hell. I know this voice. When I was forced into sleep in the laboratory in Yakushima, I had a dream. And in that dream, a voice echoed in my head. This voice tempted me to forget everything, to shut myself away in a distorted world that reflected only my desires. It's that same voice.
Don't tell me. Are you...
That's right. This red fog and the brat's power were on loan from me. At least you worked quite well for me.
Wait. So the thing Minazuki-kun was talking about waking at this tower is...
You finally figured it out. Fortunately, the horde of shadows to create a vessel and the persona fragments to control it have been gathered. All that's left is to fuse that brat with the shadows as a base, and then devour the persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form. I pay no heed to others. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves. I single everything. Burn, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths of despair. My name is Hino Kagutsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
Red fog gushes like blood from the body of General Teddy. No, Hino Kagutsuchi, and it gets sucked in through Shokun's eyes, ears, mouth, and wounds.
Shokun!
As I try to rush towards him, the empty husk that General Teddy's body has become crumbles into a black lump of a shadow. At the same time, Shokun, or whatever he is now, turned his evil red gaze towards me. This power is immeasurably stronger than Shokun's or Minazuki-kun's. My entire metal body shrieks as I'm twisted in directions that I was never meant to go.
Don't worry. I won't let you die so quickly. You will live to witness my advent, and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
I'll never let you do that! Give Shokun back!
Your nerve astounds me. But I wouldn't be so sure. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood of shadows. You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned. You are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me now. You were quite useful. I had directed you with them with the aim of harvesting their personas at first, though.
The other tournament, and this one too. So you were the real one behind these battles!
Yes, I needed a vessel. Had I taken their shadows for my own, their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required.
I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new scheme to carve away at your personas. Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
So that's why you made us fight!
I glanced towards the crystal floating up above. So that's the collection of persona fragments that had been carved away from us. And now enough of them have been gathered. This power will be what brings destruction upon this world, and is the final piece required to create the vessel for a god.
Now is the time for despair. This new form that you have given me. Behold it!
It's like we've seen this video before. Jump. I'm a giant monster from a fire portal. Grr, fear me. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area as a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. A god that is manifested, using shadows as its vessel. Since I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon, I look on what could be considered my arch-nemesis.
This can't be.
A being that could incinerate the world. Its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. Its roar shakes the air, and there's a heat like scorching flame. My sensors show that it is fully manifested. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it as well. But as I recoil in trepidation, mysterious voices unlike those of normal Persona communications echo through me.
Labrys, don't give up. We're all cheering you on.
Labrys, leave this place to us. Once this is all over, we'll have a party and celebration.
I'm positive you can do this, Labrys. We'll take care of all these shadows.
Don't worry, Labrys. You're not alone.
I close my eyes and imagine the faces of everyone I've met since my awakening. Everyone who had accepted me. Everyone who had given me a place to belong. And because everyone is fighting below me right now, I am able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labrys. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
We won't lose. Labrys, please win this for us.
We're counting on you, Labrys-san. Please protect our world.
All the friends that I met in Inaba, and my companions who trusted me to finish the job before me. Their voices give me strength.
We'll make sure to hold them back here. You can win this, Labrys.
Labrys, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now. We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Get a grip, Labrys. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labrys.
Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
I'm not alone!
Let's fight a boss in this really weird boss battle that kinda sucks.
Is that the extent of the boss?
I don't know if I'm even really doing any damage. For sure. Auto combo. Ow. Run back. Auto combo. Ow. Uh-oh. Ow. Well, that was a lot easier when I realized, hey, you just auto-combo the shit out of it. Should have done that the first time around we did this.
Impossible. The will of a puppet like you. A single will was able to surpass mine.
You can't hear the voices of everybody who's supporting me. You'll never win against us, Hino Kagutsuchi!
Silence, pest. I will not lose. I am stronger than anything.
Oh no, I'm crumbling.
Impossible. How could I fall to this trickery of fun?
Later, dude. The crumbling corpse disintegrates before me. I can't even take another step. All I can do is gaze up at Hino Kagetsuchi's body as it falls apart into thin air before me.
That was marvelous indeed. These events were truly an ordeal.
The area had filled with silence once the battle ended, but a familiar voice ends it. I turn and see a young woman in a blue dress standing nearby.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
A reason?
To abolish others also means to abolish oneself. That great power was also an embodiment of a distorted will, given birth by dissatisfaction. If left alone, it would eventually have become a great stagnation, leading to the destruction of the world, even the world within people's hearts.
The world within people's hearts? You mean that place I met you the other time?
Indeed. And if that were to happen, it would be a hindrance to my own wish as well.
You have a wish.
Elizabeth smiles and quietly closes her eyes. Her expression is gentle, as if thinking of someone precious to her. I was told that Elizabeth had gone on a journey in search of power. What she tells me is always vague, and I don't understand everything she says, but she harbors a wish for someone else. What kind of person would she think of as precious? Is she also searching for what she can do to help that person? Seeing her softened expression makes me think back on my own wish. Yes, once this is all over, I should go see that girl.
Maybe I'm out of my league here, but I hope your wish comes true soon.
It honors me to hear those words. I wish to express my gratitude to you as well.
You mean thank me? Why?
In this turbulence, you showed me an unknown, miraculous power that cannot be attained alone. I firmly believe that that power will be a solid guide to the distant journey that I must take. And thus, I thank you from the depths of my heart.
Elizabeth bows deeply to me. No, I didn't do anything. I should be the one thanking her.
No, I really didn't.
This place will disappear momentarily. Well, until we meet again someday, Labrys. Actually, there is something I'd like to ask you before I go, just in case. Shall I transport your friends to somewhere safe?
That's right. This tower has already begun to crumble. My friends and I could never get out before the place becomes truly dangerous. I hurriedly respond to Elizabeth as politely as possible.
That would be wonderful. Please do.
Very well. Then I shall...
Elizabeth?
Now that I think of it, where would a safe place be?
This place is gonna crumble soon, so anywhere else is fine. Could you hurry, please?
Oh, yes! That reminds me. There is one place where there would be no trouble if I were to send such a bizarre group of people there. I will now transport your companions. Well then.
My vision grows hazy as she speaks. That's when I remember something. What about Shokun and Adachi-san? If they're not transported too, they'll be killed when the tower collapses.
Oh, hold on, Elizabeth!
Whether or not she understood my thoughts, Elizabeth smiles to me before everything is blanketed by a bright light.